I don't know who I'm recording this video for, however, it's probably the biology 6th period. My name is Luka Mamuladzd, and today I'm going to be talking about a rare genetic disorder called Cri-du-Chat syndrome, also known as cat's cry. Let's begin. What is Cri-du-Chat syndrome? What is its genetic cause? Let's dive right into it. Cri-du-Chat syndrome is also called as a cat's cry syndrome. It's a rare genetic disorder caused by a missing chromosome. It's also known as 5p minus disorder, since the fifth chromosome that is lacking, the one fragment of the fifth chromosome is lacking, and that's why the disorder is mainly caused. It is caused of the deletion. It's types of mutation. Basically, one fragment of the chromosome breaks, and then the whole genetic material in that fifth chromosome that it contains is basically deleted. That's why it's caused. Believe that there Researchers believe that in some persons with this disorder, the loss of specific genes, CTN and D2, is connected with significant intellectual disability. Therefore, CTN and D2 has a huge role in this disorder as well. What causes Cri-du-Chat syndrome? Basically, I've mentioned that the main purpose of causing the CDS is CDC, is the autosomal deletion, when the fifth chromosome is still the fragment of the fifth chromosome is deleted. In most cases, anomaly occurs on its own. It can happen out of nowhere. It doesn't need any family history or anything. It just happens to be like this. Only 1% of infants have Cri-du-Chat syndrome. And the majority of the Cri-du-Chat syndrome cases are not inherited, because the chromosomal loss normally happens in random during the development of reproductive cells. So therefore, the disease itself is recessive. It's not dominant. It's very rare, and often doesn't even happen in majority of people. As I've said, only 1% of population has Cri-du-Chat syndrome. Therefore, it is estimated to be in 1 in 20 to 50,000 newborns. Currently, the mortality rate is 68%. Infants who are older than 1 year, there is a high risk that they're not gonna survive. However, if they're gonna survive, they might live over 50 years. It really depends on their lifestyle and how they're gonna treat this disease. Cri-du-Chat syndrome often affects in females more than males. It's more common in females, and the condition is found in all ethnic backgrounds. It doesn't matter if you're Hispanic or white or black. It treats everybody equally. How is it identified? However, there is chromosomal studies called karyotyping. That's how scientists find out how people have Cri-du-Chat syndrome. However, there is a basic distinguishment between characteristics of physical characteristics of newborns as well. You can identify they have flat head, and then different face type. There's a lot of questions. How is it identified before birth? Basically, a pregnant woman who is carrying a baby, she's undergoing the chronic villus sampling called CVS. It is performed, and that's how doctors identify if the kid's gonna have CVC. There is not the specific treatment that cures Cri-du-Chat syndrome. It's uncurable right now. However, there is a couple of therapies, for example, physiotherapy to improve muscle tone, because people who have Cri-du-Chat syndrome, they lack mass and they need more muscle. And there is also a speech therapy, because often cat's cry syndrome affects communication, and people who have CVC often study sign language as well. It's very beneficial for them. There's a couple of researches. Several genes have been found that are thought to play a role in development of Cri-du-Chat syndrome. Therefore, with gene modification, scientists might be able to cure this. There is a Cri-du-Chat Research Foundation who is working on that. And Originally, it was discovered by Professor Liugin in 1963, who also discovered the Down syndrome. And he named it cat's cry as well because of the specific voice that children would make. Um, this is it for my video. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope it was very insightful. Thank you.